Ah, here it is at last. Okay, guys, so that took way too long to find. But oh well, we are here now. So you guys get to see what I've been busy with while while the internet hasn't been working. I've done a lot of work in the city over here, as you can see. Um, so yeah, let's just drop down. And as you can see as well, yeah, massive amount of lag because we have a ton of parrots around. You, the spawning of these parrots is just insane. Like, we get cats spawning here, we get parrots spawning here, but the amount of parrots that we get is crazy. They are just, look at this, guys. Look at this. They are everywhere. And they tend to all congregate in one spot like this because they'll see like a mob underground or something and then they'll all track it. And then as soon as that mob despawns, they'll spread out from here. But then they'll find another spot where there's a mob underground and then they'll go and track it over there. So we just have a ton of parrots in the city for some, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's one of the snapshots or one of the things that I was playing around in that just spawned all of them, but we have a ton of them around. We still got Skittles, of course. Our buddy over here. He's just chilling over there for now. So yeah, this is what I've been busy with, guys, and I think it's looking quite lovely indeed. Very, very fitting. And so as you can see, I got pathways connecting everything. I got buildings. As usual, the interiors of the buildings are blank because that's generally how I build the exteriors, and maybe one day I get back to the interiors if I feel inspired. But yeah, I think this is coming along very nicely indeed. Very, very much so. Okay, and I've started to lay out some foundations for other buildings around here, which are going to be built. And then, if we come over this way, I've completed the memorial area over here, where they take care of the fallen ones. And as you can see, still no internet, so I'm playing as Alex for some reason. I don't know why my Minecraft account defaults to Alex. I've tried to change it to Steve, but it just refuses, so I'm stuck playing as a girl for now. But yeah, we've got the boats over here that come down there. We've got the remains and the fallen boats, and I have put in the redstone over here so that when we press these buttons, the fire comes across, and we can press the button on this side, and the fire will come across that way. And as the boats are going across, it would light them on fire, and then that would sink the boats down and be a nice way to remember those that have fallen. I think, indeed. Okay, enough rambling. So let's head on this way. We've got housing over there. So now, as I was saying, this really is like a lost civilization. Trying to find this place was so hard. Oh my gosh, after I've been away from it for a while. Ugh. Anyway, we've got random chests and stuff floating over here because I had to clear out the island that they were standing on to make it fit with the rest of things, but I haven't quite emptied out all the chests yet, so we still got that there. Over here, though, if we come through this way, and around the corner, we have a marketplace. I still need to get some villagers here somehow. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to get villagers. I think I'll have to go the zombie villager route and do the conversion thing. But we've got a marketplace for them to be in now and to sell their wares and do all that good stuff. So we just need to put out a docks over here for them to do fishing and stuff, and for the easy transport of goods. So I think that will be quite good. And down through the marketplace, come down this way, we've actually got an administrative building over here. And on the other side of the administrative building, we have the warehouses. So these large buildings over here are where they would store all their goods, and would just generally be the warehouses where all the stuff for the markets are stored. So we've got that in tow. So now we've got that done. If we come along over this way, this is going to be the schoolhouse eventually, once it's finished. I've done the outside, as you can see, and inside I've done a little bit of like detailing with the floor and done some bookshelves and stuff, and we've got some classrooms over here, just 4 classrooms, one over here, one downstairs, and then we've got the pathway, the little library area over here, and we've got another one over here, classroom, and another classroom up here. So those are going to be the 4 classrooms for the area. And then through this way is just like an academy sort of thing, so it's like a place for higher learning. So we've got 2 rooms over here that they can use for that. So yeah, we've got that. It's just a small little place because there's a small little civilization that's living. It's not a vast city or anything, so they don't need any major sort of things. But yeah, just enough to keep the kids busy during the day. That's what I think school was mainly made for, just to keep the kids out of their parents' hair for the day. Because if they'd really intended to educate kids, they would have done a better job of organizing a better system. But anyway, enough of my thoughts on that. I've got very strong opinions on how school could be better, and you guys don't want to hear me rant and rave about that. So anyway, let's have a look at things over here. This is still our little pallet area. Eventually I'm going to turn this into a fountain of some sort in the city centre. But today what I want to talk about is we are going to have a guild in this city. And this guild is going to be one that is very much an outcast guild. Like, the rest of the city does not want anything to do with these people. Because they, how dare they wish to explore outside the reaches of the jungle. They want to see what exists beyond the jungle. And this, my friends, for this people in this city, is a big... How did that happen? A big no-no. And when I'm saying a big no-no, I mean like, this is like the worst thing that could ever happen. Because this people are very, very insular, very isolated, and do not believe in contact with the outside world. They believe that will lead to destruction, that will lead to ruin, and that is just not something that should be happening in the city. But, unfortunately, the people that make up this guild are extremely powerful. So, in terms of their fighting prowess, in terms of their connections within the city, and in terms of their knowledge of the wider area and whatnot, they have certain things and skills that cannot just be discarded, so they can't just be locked away and forgotten. So, as a sort of thing, they are regulated, and I'm so sorry, Parrot. I did not mean to kill you. They are regulated by the city as a whole, and they have an official guild that is answerable to the city. But they tend to not take that too seriously. So I think this is going to be a very, very fun place to build. And it's going to be built out here, where basically they are on the outskirts of the city, away from everything, and also where they can just enjoy themselves. And over here as well is the thinnest line of trees, as you can see. Whereas the rest of the place is completely surrounded by jungle trees, there's one little gap in the jungle wall here. And the guild hall actually serves a double purpose, because it blocks the view of this little gap into the wider world from the rest of the populace. So the rest of the populace don't even know this exists. So that's quite interesting, a nice little placement over here. And the guild members can go out here and explore. So I'm going to do like a little pathway that just comes out here and sets out as they travel out into the wider world, and a little bridge that comes out there. And that's the only connection to the outside world this place has. But, as we know, the main city in this world, the desert city, and Home Tree are both that way. So even though the guild is exploring out that way for signs of life, unless I build another city out that way anytime soon, they will not find any. So they will still believe that they are the only people that exist in this world, which is quite a strange thought to not know if there's anybody else out there, because in this modern world, in this modern age, we're very comfortable with the idea that there's a lot of things out there that we don't know about, and a lot of places, and we're open to the idea of lost civilizations and stuff like that. But these people have never known anything like that, so for them, these guild members and these explorers are very strange indeed. So what I want to ask you guys, please, if any of you are watching this video, to please leave a name for this guild. What do you think their name should be? I think that should be quite fun to come up with a name, and it will be put on the guild hall, and you'll have a place in this world, named after whatever you wish. So leave a name down in the comments below, and whichever name I like best, I'll use. And yeah, so thank you guys very, very much for watching this episode. It was more of a show and tell than a build episode, but like I say, next time hopefully we'll be building the guild hall, so that should be quite fun to do together in a proper building episode. And if my internet hasn't come back on by then, so I haven't managed to get any names, I'll probably do another video where I'm building something or something like that. Or just another exploring video, just to fill in the time between when things come out. But hopefully my internet will be back on soon, and this will no longer be a problem. So yeah, been missing you guys tons. I hope you guys are all doing well, that life has been treating you kindly, and I pray that you're all well. As always, my name is Athais. I don't look like myself at the moment, but I still wish you all a very good night's rest. And good night, goodbye, God bless. Bye.